Hi guys, look, we're trying to basically give you a bit of an insight into what our posture assessment looks like and obviously why it's so important. So if you can have a look here, we've got a nice devised little format that we can do for you, and pretty much we'll look at obviously through your neck, through your chest and shoulder region. We will then be looking at your upper back, so looking for some form of kyphosis, moving down through your lower back and looking at your lordosis potentially, and then looking at your upper trapezius activation. So if we can put that into practice, I'm just going to get Brendan to step back over here. And if I use Peter as our example, Peter's basically standing up against a nice straight wall, which gives me an opportunity to have a look at certain landmarks. Now, if I can get Brendan just to move over to the side and have a look here, what we're first of all looking for is his head position. So if we have a look straight down from where his ear is in relation to shoulder, we'll be able to assess where his body sits and what we can do to improve his posture. So that's the first part we're looking for. I'm not going to bother assessing and telling how Peter's looking at the moment, but giving you an idea and framework of what we do. The next part is looking at his chest. So if we have a look, and I can tell that his chest is rounded here, one of the perfect little giveaway for that is, if we look down at his hands and jump back down the front, Brendan, you'll notice that his hands are turned in. When we've got our hands turned in, as you'll see here, that brings our shoulder in, whereas if we had that opened out, his shoulder and chest would be a lot more open and out, and obviously more flexible. So that's a great little way that we can diagnose whether you've got rounded shoulders and needing to stretch your chest, and on the flip side, needing to strengthen your upper back. Okay, so we'll go back to being normal there. The next part I'm looking for is through, and I'll get Peter just to stand here in front of us and turn sideways. Okay, and it's looking through for some form of kyphosis. So if we go through from here down through here, and you'll see Peter's got a nice normal sort of curve through this section here, and if we go down furthermore from there, we'll notice then down to the next part is his lumbar spine and the curvature through there. So we can obviously then work out whether there's need to do a lot more upper back strengthening, and also through here, if he's got too much of an anterior pelvic tilt, it tells me that he needs to strengthen his bum and his hamstrings while stretching at the front end. So that's a great little starting point on that front, and gives us a reference point. And then the last thing that we're generally looking for in our posture assessments, and remember, these are free and provided for you at the gym. So if we get Peter to turn around now, and what I'm looking for as he lifts his arms up to the sky is whether he's overactive in his upper trapezius, which are these muscles, compared to our middle and lower trapezius and other bigger muscles that we want to be using. So quite simply, if you were to come and do a posture assessment with us, Peter would lift his arms up to the sky, and him doing that as he does all the way up to the sky, I can sense and tell that he's got overactive through his upper trapezius. Drop that there. And that then enables us to design a program for you that will be more specific to getting it improved posture, improved function, minimising stress, headaches, and all the other complications that we can have in our day-to-day life. And so therefore, I strongly encourage you to come and book in for a posture assessment on its own if you're interested, or it's part of our whole health, fitness and posture assessment that we offer as well. Thank you for your time.